Welcome to the Faroe Islands. It's such an incredible location. Look at this, what an amazing little hut with this really cute grass roof by this amazing vista, and there's even sheep sort of eating the grass, which is so stunning. And the other great thing about this is it's got a jumper like this. Oh, I forgot. So these are made by the local sheep here that are grazing on the grass around. I don't think they get onto the roof. And it's knitted by the owner's grandmother. I love the Faroe Islands, it's just so amazing. Morning everybody, great to see you all again. So we were in the amazing Vega in the Faroe Islands, and look at this, it is epic. And I don't often use that word, but it is epic. And we're hiking down here up Dragonar to get hopefully this fog clearing and some stunning views over to the west. And I have to admit, I woke up this morning, I looked out of the window and it was fog everywhere, and I almost went back to sleep. But if you don't get up there and have a chance of getting the fog clearing, then there's no chance of getting a shot. So I'll see you a little bit further along as we hike up this stunning mountainside in the Faroe Islands. Just look at that. Look at this, it is so immense. I didn't even know that island on the right hand side was just going to appear from nowhere. It is so amazing. I've never seen anything like it. And the sun's just starting to come out as well, so it's worth waiting around. You saw the video I just took just a minute ago and you couldn't see anything, but now, literally 10 minutes later, we can see this entire stack going out into the Atlantic Ocean here. So it is so stunning, and all around us the mountains are being revealed. So we're going to walk a little bit further now. I suspect the mist is going to ebb and flow as we go, but wow, it was certainly worth getting out this morning.
It takes so little just to make me smile, but you don't seem to be around. My body aches for someone who makes me right, but you don't seem to take the time. You're on a mission.
So I've finally made it to the end of this peninsula in the Faroe Islands, and as you can see the fog's coming in a little bit now, but what a magnificent place. So what I've done is I've set my camera up here to take this video, and I'm going to walk around a little bit. I'm going to get my phone out and I'm just going to try and find some different compositions before I get my camera out and set up my tripod to get that shot. And what I want to do is wait for the light to come a little bit better, the cloud to move. And I haven't taken many shots along the way because I wanted to get to this point, and it's often a good idea in landscape photography just to concentrate on one goal rather than going for lots of different subjects. Wow, we've got something really special here. I am so glad that you're all here to view this, because it really doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't. Out of this world. Banana time. Banana time. Don't do that near a cliff edge, nearly dropped it. Okay, so I've had a little wander around looking for some compositions, but it's such a vast place that decided just to sit and just take it in a little bit and just try and take in the sort of feeling of the place. I mean, just looking down there now, I can see the wave sort of crashing against the bottom of the rock. So that might be quite good to get in the foreground. But by not having my camera with me, by just eating my banana or my apple, or decided to forget apples after I dropped the last one down the hill, then you can get a lot better image by just understanding the environment you're in a lot more. But it really is amazing up here. And even if the mist doesn't go away, then next time I come, I'll have a bit of a better understanding of what it's like. And even if I don't come again, then it's fantastic. There's so many birds here. And there was some big skuas over there that just came and dive bomb us before. So it's amazing. Right, I'm gonna eat my banana now. As you can see, the mist is coming even further now, so it makes it difficult to get those sort of really big vista shots because there's nothing to sort of draw your eye to in the distance. So what I'm going to try and do is just use some of this really interesting foreground. And what I found here is just a collection of lines, really. So I've got a really good diagonal line going through the image, and because this isn't misty, it's really sort of strong, contrasty foreground. And then these lines of the rock leading towards the rock in the background. And it's often a good idea when it gets misty like this to try and have layers in your image so that you can draw the viewer through the image. And having strong diagonals makes a really big difference to a great composition. Okay, I'm going to take this and then I'm going to walk down a bit further. So, apart from getting a little bit lost in the fog, and Google Maps comes to the rescue, I lost a little tiny cable for my microphone. And as you can see, it's quite foggy, and we knew it was near a rock with white patches. And as you can see behind me, there's quite a lot of those. A miracle of miracle, Thomas just spotted it. How amazing is that? So I now have my microphone cable. Good news. Unfortunately, there are no views anymore. So I think that's probably going to be it for this hike. But it's been really good. I've taken some good photos. So yeah, wow, yeah, it's been really good. As you can see now, I'm back in my studio, and wow, what an amazing week I had in the Faroe Islands. What I wanted to do though is show you a photo that I've just recently printed. You know how passionate I get about printing, I just absolutely love it. So this was a photo that I showed at the beginning of this video, and it's one that I absolutely love. I really, really, really like this photo. I like the fact that I've managed to get a photo from something that I didn't think I was going to get a photo from to begin with, and you know, just looking at it, it was very flat light, but we had these clouds that were clearing and they're just sort of emerging, the mountains in the background. And although you can't see this really big sort of rock here that's coming out of the sea, I think by adding me in it's added a great amount of scale to the image, and it's fantastic. It was also one of the last shots I took on my 10 to 24mm lens on my Fuji, because later on in the trip I dropped it. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I broke that lens, so I had to borrow a wide angle lens, which wasn't great. So what I wanted to do is show you this photo, but also another photo here that I took, and hopefully you can see these two photos. So this one's got me on it, and this one's just got a bird in it, but not me. Now, what's really interesting is that I like this photo more. I prefer this photo. I definitely prefer it. I shared it on Instagram about 3 or 4 days ago. But I like them both a lot. But if I was to choose, then I prefer this one. But I think this one will actually be most preferred by other people, because I think that this one doesn't have that human element to it. Now, I think that when people are wanting to buy a print and to put a print on their wall, then obviously having a human element in it maybe personalises it to that individual. So for me on my wall, it might look really good. It's really good on Instagram because people can see that scale and it shows scale really well. But it's not going to be one that I offer for sale on my website. But this one definitely is. I'm definitely going to put this up on my website. I absolutely love it. I think that everything comes together in it. I think there's some leading lines here that draw your eye to this rock. There's these rocks that just anchor the bottom left of the image, and then your eye sort of comes around here and into this bird here, and there's another bird up here. Everything just came together for this shot. I was really, really pleased with it. It's funny, whilst editing this video, I was getting really excited about all my footage from the Faroe Islands, and it sort of really was brought home to me that I used to do a 9-to-5 job where I went into an office and sat down and did all the sort of meeting things that everybody does, and I enjoyed it. I mean, I set that company up, so I really enjoyed that. But doing this, doing what I'm passionate about, doing my hobby is something completely different. This is my hobby and my life and my career now, and that makes a really, really big difference to me. I don't think I've ever been as happy as I am now. Which brings me to why I'm in the Faroes. I've got quite an exciting thing that I've been working on when I'm in the Faroes. So let's go back to the grass roofs and I'll tell you a bit more about it. Yeah, I'm in love with this place. Everything about it, you can see behind me the amazing grass roofs and the houses. It looks so, so beautiful. But it's also the people are so friendly. The weather, even though it's windy most of the time and we've had rain and we've not seen much blue sky, as you know, as landscape photographers, then we want changing weather, and it's so, so amazing here. I've not shot a sunrise or a sunset in the few days that I've been here already, and yeah, I just love it. Now what I want to do is tell you a little bit about why I'm here, because I've got this really exciting project that I'm working on with a company that I came across in the US, and I've been looking for somebody to work with on trying to create a program that would allow me to share some of my ideas and things that I do to earn a living from photography. And I came across this company called Great Escape Publishing, and I'm here with the owner, Laurie, and we're having a fantastic time producing a series of videos that we're going to make into a program that's going to be available probably in about 2 to 3 months. So on this channel we've talked a lot about photographs and how you can take great photographs, the settings, the composition, which obviously I talk about so much, the printing even. But one of the things that a lot of people ask about is how I make a living from photography, how I sell my prints. So I wanted to tell you guys that. I wanted to share that with you and open up my business a little bit to you guys and show you exactly some of the tips and tricks that I use. It's something that I'm really excited about. I'm going to be working hard over the next few months to produce those videos. If you want to sign up for more information on that, then there's a link in the description below, and hopefully a link should appear here as well. So thanks ever so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the content, give it a thumbs up and comment below. What did you think about these two shots? Did you like the one with me in it, or did you like the one with the bird in it? I've also got that one with the bird in it for sale on my site. And until next Sunday, bye.